Hey everybody, JK here. I am literally in my robe and pajamas, and I'm not talking very exuberantly because it is literally 3 in the morning. Normally, just FYI, I would not be up making videos at 3 in the morning, but I decided because today's topic popped into my head while I was already awake that I would just get out of bed and make the video instead of thinking about it. Another thing to mention is that usually I rehearse at least one time through most of my videos. Today, ridiculously early, I am not doing that. So it may come across as a little more rambly this morning, this evening, whatever you want to call it. But I wanted to talk to you today about what happens when you're up at 3 in the morning. Because I think it's something that doesn't just apply to me. I think that a lot of other people tend to get up in the middle of the night and then have thoughts running around in their head like crazy and are unable to get back to sleep. So I wanted to share with you what works for me and what I've discovered over the past couple years, especially when that happens. What's changed everything for me is that I dedicate the time that I wake up in the middle of the night and can't go back to sleep to gratitude. Specifically, I will say prayers of gratitude. It's a way for me to refocus my mind on something good, and it relaxes me. I also work to consciously relax my eyes, my jaw, and my shoulders. So I'll be laying in bed and I will go through a relaxation technique where I will focus on my eyes and relax my eyes, and then I'll focus on my jaw and relax my jaw, and then focus on my shoulders, and I'll just sink down. It's an old technique that I learned from a psychologist. It's a wonderful way to just make the body relax. And then I will just pray thanks over all the great things that exist in the world and in my life. And it's a way to just fill that time with joy instead of this constant cycle of, oh my gosh, I should be asleep right now. I have to get up soon. I'm going to be so tired tomorrow. So those negative thoughts just repeat and repeat and repeat if I don't fill my brain with something. And I've found that filling it with prayers of gratitude is just a wonderful way to go. So, for example, I will pray about my family. I'll say, I'm so grateful for the family that I have. Yesterday, I guess now, I was talking with family that I haven't seen for a while. They live in California. And I was saying, how amazing is it that we have a family that can get together and not like tear each other to pieces? We don't even agree. Like, so much of my family doesn't agree about so many things, but when we're together, we just set that aside and we're like, it's cool. You go ahead, have your what I think is a crazy view. It's fine. Everything is fine. Let's just be together. And it's a wonderful thing. So I'm super grateful for that. And I'll move on and be thankful for friends that I have. And I'll just go through in my head these friends that I have that are just amazing folks. And I love them to pieces. And when I was younger, that was something that I lacked. I had some friends, but I really wanted some great, deep Christian friends that I could meet up with and talk about really important stuff, not just Marvel movies, although sometimes we do that, but really, really deep things, existential things, and get down to the nitty gritty of life. And I'm just so grateful that I have that now. And then I'll usually end up concluding with prayers of gratitude over just bed. um, if you've ever not had a bed to sleep in, it's really hard. It is a hard thing to go through life without that. So I think sometimes we take it for granted that we have a bed to sleep in, a comfortable pillow to sleep with. It's a wonderful thing. So I will go through this laundry list of beautiful things in life, and I'll just pray gratitude over them, and it really helps. Sometimes I can go right back to sleep. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm up until 6 in the morning when the sun rises, and that's okay too, because yes, I'm tired the next day, but the whole day feels different because I didn't spend all night that I would have been up anyway, tossing and turning and fretting over the fact that I was awake. So, okay, that's all. I'm going to go back to bed now, but I hope that's helpful to somebody else out there. Talk to you next time.